Welcome to a cup full of affirmations with myself, Tshegetso Moebi. Think of this as an edition of the A Cup Full podcast, a space to keep healing, growing, learning, spending time working towards being your envisioned self, thriving, and just continuing to find your feet in a safe and kind space that encourages you to intentionally take care of yourself. Join me every first Wednesday of each month as I share some affirmations for healing, growth, happiness, peace, and your overall well-being. I hope you thoroughly enjoy this space and find it valuable too. Here's to filling your cup up. Hi community, welcome to this week's episode of A Cup Full. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy new month. I am so happy to be here with you. If you listened to last month's episode of A Cup Full of Affirmations, then you already know what time it is. A new month means some new affirmations to take into the next 4 weeks. A little something to use to remind yourself every now and again that you are deserving, that things come to pass. Things that happened in the past or choices that you made in the past do not make you less deserving of the things in the present or the future. You get the gist of what I'm saying. So let's get right into it. I allow myself and commit to investing my time and resources in taking good care of my heart, body, and mind. It's so important to intentionally show up for yourself and commit to taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. This could look like therapy, so setting money aside for that, joining a support group, so spending time on the internet looking for such groups, or leaning into your community for support, so taking the time to speak to your support system. You really don't have to carry it all on your own. You don't have to figure it out on your own. You don't have to be alone. It's just as important to put in the same effort when it comes to taking care of your body, drinking a lot of water, staying active for your physical health, spending less time scrolling on social media and more time doing things that allow you to feel at peace and allow you to feel relief. Things that are conducive to your overall well-being. And any of the time that you do spend on social media shouldn't be spent feeling anxious or tired or annoyed. If anything, the things on your feed should feed into the lifestyle that you're trying to create for yourself, the healthy lifestyle that you're trying to create for yourself. So the things you should be feeding off of should be, like I said, conducive to your overall well-being. Things that are going to either be inspirational, for example, or that are going to be a mood booster, or things that are just really going to be good to see, good to look at, good to interact with. I allow myself to be a lot more intentional about creating boundaries. It's okay to set boundaries and to set them firmly. It's okay to just say no without explaining yourself. You're allowed to do that. It's okay to not be the person that can always show up for others. It's okay that you do not have the money in your budget to borrow to your parent or friend or sibling. It's okay that someone else is going to be disappointed or uncomfortable, that you will not be able to do what you have always done for them anymore. You're allowed to start creating boundaries today, right now. It doesn't matter if you struggled with creating boundaries before, or if you continue to struggle with creating boundaries. You're allowed to decide today, in this very moment, that there are things that are draining you and that you need to set firm boundaries or firmer boundaries. Working on creating boundaries gives you an opportunity to create healthier connections with others and with yourself. Boundaries are a crucial part of maintaining your overall well-being. I give myself permission to release the people, places, and things that no longer serve me. When people or places or things no longer contribute to you positively, it's okay to walk away. It isn't always easy because we form really strong and special bonds with the aforementioned, but sometimes there is nothing you can do but remove yourself. If something isn't healthy or good for you, it just isn't. I'm committed to treating myself with love, kindness, and respect. Allowing yourself to treat yourself better often means making better choices no matter how hard that may be. Removing yourself from certain mindsets and even choosing to not put certain foods and drinks in your body. It looks like not using mistakes that you have made against yourself or treating yourself poorly because of the mistakes you have made in the past. It looks like forgiving yourself and showing up for yourself. You are allowed to want more from yourself and to work on giving yourself more, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I am deserving of having a fulfilling relationship with myself, no matter what my past looks like. It doesn't matter how awful your relationship was with yourself in the past. You still deserve to connect with yourself intimately, to learn more about yourself, to forgive yourself and move on from how you perhaps chose to put yourself last and others first. The past is truly history. The future is most definitely a mystery, and the present is a gift. So treat it as such, a beautiful opportunity to try again and again and again. I take responsibility for myself and my actions, no matter how challenging that might be. Although it isn't easy, it's so important to take responsibility for yourself and the choices you make that inform your actions, especially when they aren't the best choices. It's so easy to stay in the same place with the same mindset that is mostly plagued by, "That's just who I am. I wasn't taught that, so how would I know? It's my circumstances that have shaped me into the angry and bitter person I am, and that is not my fault." There are many things that are beyond our control, like childhood trauma and being neglected by those who we rely on the most. Feeling like an outsider because of how people receive you and treat you. However, how we choose to respond to those things is what matters the most. How we choose to handle those things. That's what we have control over. And more than anything else, we all have a responsibility towards ourselves to correct our mannerisms, ways of thinking, and even behaviors by taking full responsibility and being committed to taking actions to do better and be better. I allow myself to gravitate towards people, places, and things that are good for me. Allowing yourself to open your heart and mind to knowing and understanding that you deserve good things will lead you and guide you to good things. By choosing good things for yourself, you are opening more doors for good things to happen for you and to you. So embrace the idea that you deserve healthy relationships with others, that you deserve to be in good places that allow you to thrive, that you deserve to have things that are good for your peace and your happiness, and proceed to make good decisions for yourself that reflect that you have an understanding of how deserving you are of good people and good things, and to be in good places too. This is where we are ending this week's episode. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it and that you found it extremely beneficial. Please generously give a cupful 5 beautiful stars. That rating, please. And share the podcast with those who need it or would enjoy listening to it, or both. Have a beautiful remainder of this week. Rest when you need to, work when you need to, nourish your body and mind, prioritize your peace always, Say these affirmations as often as you can, or as you need to, or as you want to. And don't forget to keep doing the things that fill